today to talk to you about all I need to know about teaching. I learned from being a Carolina fan, and I'm going to shift it a little bit to being a Carolina alumni. This is a long 15 seconds. All right, teachers are sometimes born and sometimes made. As a first-generation UNC fan coming from an IU and a Notre Dame parent, it was really important that I kind of evolved to that. And we have to remember that about our teachers. It's important to start young if we're going to make an impact in the lives of our students and be really effective in making sure that they're learning everything we need them to learn. There are times in your teaching career where you won't know what to do. You'll be tempted to go to the dark side. But it's important at those times to really remember what's important and stay focused on where you need to put your attention. All I need to know about social networking, I learned in the pit. They say at Carolina, if you sit in the pit, you'll see everybody that goes there in the course of a day. But what a great place to learn new opinions and meet new people and surround yourself with those with similar and different opinions. We should always have our students strive for things that are beyond their reach. Nothing is impossible, nothing is too amazing, and nothing is out of the realm of possibilities. If you're going to do something, do it right. Go for it big. Don't be afraid. Throw on the silly glasses, put on the face paint, whatever it takes to get the attention of our students. Surround yourself with your community outside of just your campus. It's important that you integrate yourself beyond the boundaries of where you live and where you teach, but also into the world outside of that. Honor tradition. That's not going to go away. It's very important. It's important to know where you came from in order to have a good, solid idea of where it is that you're going. Some new things are not a good idea. When your mascot looks like it has crescent rolls, that's not a good plan. You have to go back to what's tried and true and original. And the best way to tie those things together is to integrate the tradition and the new of what's tried and true with the technological advances that we're having today to get the best of both worlds. The freshman 15 applies to teaching as well. Take care of yourself because there's not always somebody else looking out for you, and it's important that you keep your own health in mind. It's about the right person for the job. Personnel does matter. So it's not right or wrong, it's just different, but it's important to remember that as a teacher, that you need to be the right person for the job with the students that you're working with. Teamwork works. When you get the right group of people together, amazing things can happen, even in short periods of time. But the ability to work together and support one another is the most important thing that you can do as a teacher. Some things we can just count on every year. There are things that are always going to work in our favor. But as you'll see in about maybe 3 seconds, that's not always the case. You have those down years, and you just kind of have to stick with it. Be patient and know that better things are coming. Hopefully soon. But those things are worth waiting for. Even if you're in the rain and you're a 5-mile walk up to the Dean Dome, it's totally worth your time and your effort and your wet clothes and wet hair and everything else to stand in a crowd and see the impact that can happen and the exciting things that you have in front of you. Which is why we have to truly celebrate our successes. No matter how big or small they are, it's important to recognize those and enjoy them. So the most important thing I want to leave you with is that you should always leave your footprint on the lives of the students that you work with. And so leaving our tarry heel everywhere we go as teachers is essential to make sure that we are impacting them long term. I'm going to end you with a quote. We'll hold it briefly, feel its pulsing heart before letting it go to impact that Carolina magic to those students there now and to all those who will come in the endless future. Stay a while and leave a part of their souls at Chapel Hill. And I have to stop.